All right, let's jump right into it. Right now, there's a super highly hyped PLR or private label rights fire sale making the rounds. It's basically promising a complete business in a box for just $12.98. But, we know how these things usually go, right? Lots of flashy hype, but questionable actual value. So today, in this explainer, we're going to strip away all that marketing fluff. We're looking directly at the source material to answer one absolute core question. Is the Life Organization Breakthrough Kit genuinely worth your time and that tiny entry price?
First things first, there is a literal ticking clock on this. This isn't one of those evergreen sales pages you can just bookmark and maybe come back to next month when you have free time. The source material explicitly highlights a strict 78-hour countdown timer. This is a true limited-time fire sale, and the vendor notes that once that timer hits 0, the sales page completely shuts down. So if you're evaluating this, the clock is quite literally ticking.
Now, the thing that really catches your eye is this massive contrast. The vendor is asking for $12.98, just under $13, but they're claiming the total real-world value of this package is a staggering $2,837. I mean, that is a massive gap. Naturally, that kind of piques our curiosity, doesn't it? What exactly is packed inside this offer to justify a nearly $3,000 value claim for the price of a fast food lunch?
To cut through the vendor's own sales page hype, we turn to an independent review from ClickRetina. And honestly, they hit the nail on the head regarding what this offer actually is. They stated, "This is not a generic PLR ebook. It is a complete, done-for-you coaching product. And that distinction, it's everything. We aren't just looking at some 50-page text document dumped into a zip file. We are looking at a full-fledged, multi-format instructional product."
But before we unpack the actual files, let's talk about the niche itself, life organization and mental clarity. Why does this matter so much right now? Well, the source points out that people today are just incredibly overwhelmed. And it's not just physical clutter, it's the mental load. Decision fatigue and burnout are absolutely rampant. By focusing on both internal mindset and external structure, this becomes a highly profitable, totally evergreen topic that appeals universally across so many different demographics.
Section 1. Unboxing the 11 modules. Let's see what's actually inside.
Okay, let's crack open the core content first. That's modules 1 through 4. You're getting 10 written lessons, 10 video lessons, 10 audio lessons, and 10 slide decks. The total stated value here is almost $1,000 just on its own. Now, what is exceptionally rare here, and the reviewer has definitely highlighted this, is Module 2. Getting a 10-lesson, professionally produced video module in MP4 format right alongside the standard written and audio files is incredibly uncommon at this price point. It instantly elevates the perceived value of what you can offer to your own customers.
And that brings us to a really crucial point, the delivery formats. Having all 4 of these specific formats, written DOCX and PDF, MP4 video, MP3 audio, and PPTX presentation slides is exactly what transforms this from a basic, boring PLR text dump into a highly versatile tripwire offer. You don't have to spend weeks recording audio yourself or building out slide decks. The whole thing is ready to be launched as a front-end mini-course exactly as it is.
But hey, what good is an amazing product if you have no way to actually sell it, right? Enter the marketing engine. That's modules 5 through 10. You're getting editable e-covers, a high-impact sales letter, lead capture pages, a complete affiliate center, banner graphics, and promotional email swipes. And we aren't just talking about basic text files here. They include the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and even the original Photoshop PSD design files. This is a complete funnel infrastructure that literally saves you weeks of technical build time and copywriting.
You might be wondering, who actually put this massive shebang together? Well, ClickRetina's assessment points to the vendor, PLR Experts, who also go by Profit Experts. Their review notes that this creator actually has a very solid reputation in the industry, specifically for their multi-format delivery. Buyers of their past launches consistently praise their clean folder structures and the fact that the content is actually usable right out of the box, which is a breath of fresh air compared to the low-quality vendors crowding the market.
Section 2. Module 11. The strict PLR rules.
Since buying PLR is basically just buying a license, understanding your boundaries is absolutely crucial. Here's the deal. On the can-do side, you can rename, rebrand, and sell the final PDF and MP4 versions. You can bundle them up, use them as lead magnets, or toss them into paid membership sites. Fantastic, but pay close attention to the cannot-do side. You cannot sell or give away the editable source files, like those Word docs or HTML files. And you absolutely cannot pass on any resale rights or PLR rights to your buyers. You are the end-of-the-line publisher. Understanding this is key to keeping you on the right side of the vendor's terms.
Section 3. Pros, cons, and verdict.
Let's start with the good stuff. The standout pros are definitely that multi-format delivery. Again, having video included is huge. The complete funnel infrastructure that saves you from starting from scratch, and the evergreen niche selection. Life organization is a perennial pain point. It is definitely not a fading trend. All these elements combine to make a seriously strong tripwire offer that you can plug directly into the front end of your sales funnel right away.
Okay, let's bring it back down to earth for a second. The review is very clear about the constraints. You still have to put in the work. You must add your own voice to brand it effectively. You must drive your own traffic. Buying this doesn't just magically summon buyers to your website. And, like we just covered, you cannot pass those PLR rights along. Now, while these are entirely standard PLR constraints, they are really important reminders that this is a tool. It's not some magical push-button business that runs itself. So, who is this actually for? And maybe more importantly, who is it not for? It's pretty much ideal for coaches, course creators, and digital marketers who already know how to operate a funnel and just need a high-quality, quick tripwire offer to convert cold traffic into actual buyers. However, if you're expecting instant magic traffic or a business that just runs on autopilot without any marketing effort on your end, you really need to manage your expectations. This kit provides an amazing asset, but you still have to provide the engine.
Bringing it all together, the final rating from ClickRetina for the PLR Firesale Life Organization Breakthrough Kit sits at a very solid 4.4 out of 5. The general consensus is that, even with the standard limitations of any PLR product, the sheer volume of usable, multi-format content and that complete funnel infrastructure easily justifies that $12.98 entry price.
Which brings us to the ultimate question to wrap up this explainer. You've seen the value, you know the rules, and you know that clock is ticking down on the fire sale. Are you ready to leverage this done-for-you system to launch your own tripwire offer before the timer hits zero? Or are you going to keep trying to build everything completely from scratch? The choice is entirely yours. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.